I've never seen this thing before.
It kind of reminds me of a space shuttle.
It's beautiful. I think it feels, even though I don't hold instruments often, it feels really comfortable.
It feels so nice, so just...
Beautiful.
Oh, I like that.
I can play it like a guitar.
Ooh.
I can play it like the keyboard that I use.
It's just a good way to like get a good feel of the instrument.
It's cool how you can almost barely touch it and kind of, you still get the sound, but then the harder you do it, it's got that attack, you know?
Not knowing much about musical equipment, to be able to play it, just plugging it into my phone and using an app.
As a jazz musician, I would fall in love with this.
If I brought it to school,
This feels very similar to my ukulele as far as like the sensitivity too.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's not like a delay or anything, so it's great. Like when I'm playing.
Wow, so you can play two notes on the same string at the same time, which is virtually impossible with any other stringed instrument. Ah. I need to spend a little time with this in another room.
that's all I get to rock out of it.
When I was 8 years old, I learned to play the violin. And as a teenager, picked up the guitar. I ended up getting a PhD in sound studies, researching the ways that we listen to and make sound in our everyday lives. And what I realized is everyone plays with music, and music is a fundamental human desire. What's missing is an instrument that can capture the full range of really just basic human gestures, whether it's tapping along with the drums, or strumming a guitar, or sliding along with the orchestra. And that's what we've been building. An instrument that can really translate your musical intention, your music, into sound. Our vision has been to build a musical experience that's simple and intuitive. And to do that, we had to start from the ground up. Now we've created an instrument that is smart enough to take any of those basic gestures and translate them into whatever music you want to make. This is a revolutionary idea. Traditionally, an instrument is played in one way. We've created an instrument that adapts to you, and you can play however you want to. Any position, any style, any sound. For the past 4 years, we've been developing this technology and refining our prototypes in Nashville, Tennessee, and exploring this concept with musicians from around the world. The result is a beautiful, minimal, and ergonomic design that's so much fun to play. We're in a really exciting time for musical expression, and the possibilities are limitless. We believe everyone has a part, and we want to inspire you to play your music.
For thousands of years, humans have been filling their notebooks and then just buying more.
It's like the notebook industry has given up on innovation.
Hey, what's this? The notebook Hemingway wrote on? That's cool, I guess.
We're from Rocketbook, and we make notebooks from the future.
At Rocketbook, we are already famous for inventing the Wave Notebook, the smart notebook that can be erased in the microwave. We've shipped 100,000 waves to satisfied customers around the world. Others may stop there, but we're maniacs obsessed with blending old-fashioned notebooks with future and awesome. So we've spent a year in the Rocket Lab designing a new notebook that feels like pen and paper, but is endlessly reusable and completely integrated with your digital lifestyle. Introducing the Everlast Notebook from Rocketbook. The Everlast brings cloud scalability to pen and paper. Simply write, scan, and erase. Imagine 1,000 of your favorite notebooks in one sleek design that fits in your backpack. Here's how it works. Everlast pages look and feel like paper, but they're actually constructed from a polyester composite rather than wood. You write on the Everlast using any pen from the Pilot Friction line, which are available in-store and online. Writing on the Everlast feels perfectly natural and smooth, and as the ink dries, it forms a complete bond to the polyester page, so it won't rub off. But what makes this formulation so unique is that each page can be wiped completely clean with a moist towel, so it can be used over and over and over again. The Everlast Notebook is also compatible with the Rocketbook app. So before you wipe your notes off the page, you can blast them online to your favorite cloud services. In a fraction of a second, Rocketbook Machine Vision scans, enhances, and sends each page to the specific destination they belong on the cloud services you already use. Each Everlast Notebook page has 7 symbols. Set up the Rocketbook app to assign each symbol to a location within Dropbox, Google Docs, Evernote, or many other services. You could configure your diamond to send meeting notes directly to your shared team folder in Dropbox. Or students could configure their star symbol to send notes right to a math folder in Google Drive. So you can make your list, break out that diagram, or color in that drawing. Then tomorrow, start your day with a brand new notebook. With the Everlast, one notebook becomes 1,000 notebooks. The utility of the cloud and the joy of pen and paper. That's Rocketbook.
Hello Kickstarter, Jake here. Almost 3 years to the day after launching our campaign for the Duo Coffee Steamer, Fellow is back with our sophomore effort, the Stagg EKG, an electric pour-over kettle with barista-level functionality. Our small but mighty team launched Stagg as a stovetop kettle 14 months ago, and it quickly became a favorite for home baristas, design lovers, and coffee pros competing in the World Brewers Cup. So, why launch the electric version of Stagg? Quite simply, because you asked for it. We carried forward the 2 features you know and love from the stovetop Stagg. First, a weight in the handle moves the center of mass closer to your hand for a more controlled pour. And second, the fluted tip allows for the finest of water streams during brewing. But you can get these features with our current kettle. We know you're here for the new stuff. After countless design iterations, we landed on a minimalist, almost unassuming base that serves as a podium to display Stagg. We believe the base itself should take a backseat to both Stagg and your kitchen. However, don't let the simplicity fool you. Stagg EKG packs a professional punch. No simple on-off button here, folks. By turning the knob, you select your desired temperature, and Stagg does the rest. When in hold mode, Stagg will maintain that temperature for 30 minutes, in case you get distracted. Why are we so obsessed with temperature? Because your favorite beans deserve better than about boiling. Depending on your bean, roast, or brew method, you need the ability to lock in temp to brew your best cup. And hey, tea lovers, This doesn't only apply to coffee drinkers. Temperature matters for you as well.
Damn it, Jake! I said brew the oolong at 185.
We want you along for the journey. Your support will help with product development, certification, and tooling. So are you ready to brew the best cup of...
Jake, that's really awesome and all, but don't the coolest Kickstarters have some hyperlocal social disruptive value-add technology?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. How about an app that lets you turn the kettle on and off and set the temperature?
Yeah, I'm listening, but I feel like it just needs more.
You should partner with those awesome folks at Akaya, who make the sweet connected scale and brew bar app. The kettle should seamlessly connect to the app, so it can talk to the Akaya scale and Baratza grinder, and remember your favorite coffee recipe. Think about it. Wizard-like control and total mastery over water temperature, dosage, and coffee to water ratio with the push of a button, a coffee nerd or cafe owner's dream.
Yeah, creepy voiceover guy, you're right. We should have two models, the Stagg EKG and the Stagg EKG Plus, powered by Akaya. But wait, there's more. In what we believe is a Kickstarter first, we are guaranteeing delivery in 2017. If we don't fulfill on this promise, we will include a free watermelon slicer with every order. So, do you consider yourself a patron of the arts, a supporter of innovation, and a lover of a fine cup of joe? Then support our campaign. Great coffee awaits.
There are moments you want to cherish from your unique point of view. Moments you can't recreate. When you want to experience and capture the moment at the same time. When you need to unleash your camera and let it fly. Introducing Selfly, a smart autonomous flying camera that doubles as a 9mm thin phone case. It is with you at all times, ready to capture and share the perfect shot you could only dream of. Selfly takes off and hovers autonomously, operated in real time through your phone to catch the perfect shot you want. Selfly flies by itself like an invisible tripod, easily controlled by adjusting the frame with simple hand gestures. Selfly is a smart flying camera. Anything your smartphone is able to detect or process could be sent to control Selfly and enable incredible features like face and smile recognition, sweep panoramic, or even follow your movements. And of course, you can share them instantly on all your social platforms. Selfly folds to a 9mm slim design thanks to the unique motor folding mechanism, so it can easily fit comfortably in your pocket. Selfly is your point of view from a new, exciting angle. Be the first to get Selfly by supporting us on Kickstarter.
I wondered, why is the record always spinning while the stylus stays put? I decided to flip that around.
There are beautiful objects that have played records, references that already exist. How do we stand out? Because by standing out, we're honoring what's already been done. We're not trying to replace it, we're trying to be a new experience.
Love is the world's first intelligent turntable. It's easy to use and it's controlled by your smartphone. I strongly believe that you can have a fine sound, you can have an audiophile sound, and make it easy to use. The needle is what's convinced people for over 150 years. This warmth, this soulful sound that is unique and that cannot be replaced by something digital. So we're using the most widespread industry standard size cartridge.
We've kept those elements, and we've just augmented them in a way that allows you to do things you could never do before.
You can play, pause, skip to the next track, or select the next track. You don't need the app to use Love, but its app makes it revolutionary.
Once you've captured the sound, what do you do with it? Well, you process it in a way that allows it to communicate to a Bluetooth speaker or to a phone in a very high quality way.
You're so good, the way you give. You're so good, you're the best.
Streaming of the sound does not change or harm the analog sound because we're using the very best codec available with the very best transmission there is, so the sound stays the same. That's really what a great wireless sound connectivity means. I would love the Love turntable to be a synonym for quality before anything else.
There will be a wow moment of look at this object, it's starting to turn. But as soon as the sound will come on, I think it's still the vinyl, it's still the record, it's still the music that is what you're looking for.